There we go. All right, and let's go live here. Mute this. Go live here. All right. Good evening, everybody. How are y'all doing? I hope that everybody had a fantastic weekend. You'll forgive me. I'm exhausted. Okay, so looking at the time, let's see. I left my house at when did I leave? 10 minutes to 11. I got here at 6:45, so 7 hours. And then I unloaded my car. So I would have given y'all more notice, except a lot of the areas that I was in were dead spots. I couldn't post anything. So I hope that everybody had a fantastic weekend, that you were able to make the most of it. We're getting ready to start a new week, which is kind of surreal to me. I'm not used to Houston area weather anymore, but I'm loving every minute of it. Again, I apologize because I am pretty tired, and as soon as we're done here, I'm going to go talk to my dad and then call it a night. So let me just say it has been a fabulous week. I'm very thankful to be in a place where I can come to y'all every week and do these videos. This is a lot of fun, and I do enjoy talking to y'all and answering any questions that y'all may have. Flipping through between screens here to see who's joining. We'll open the chat here. And of course, I don't have my energy tea because I don't want to run the risk of being more woken up and not being able to go to sleep tonight. So what is everybody up to? How are y'all doing? We are only a few days away from conference in Vegas. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get to go this year. With moving across the state, we just couldn't work it out in time. So, but that's okay because I will be sharing live videos that my friends do. I'm very excited because every year Shackley introduces a new product. Some of my friends were asked to try it, and I cannot wait. They did an amazing job with Shackley Youth last year, and so I can only imagine what's happening this year. But I'm very excited to be looking forward to that. I'm counting down the days until conference. Conference starts August 16th, and with moving across the state, like I said, we just couldn't work it out. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I can't wait to see the videos from my friends and to share those with y'all. This is going to be absolutely phenomenal. I can't imagine. Shackley already does so much to help people and to help people feel better and live younger, longer. And there's just no telling what's coming out in less than a month. But I am so very excited. I can't wait for that to get started. On the other side, my wife and I discovered this week that our timetable has shrunk a little bit. So we're all going to be moving down to Huntsville, which I am thrilled about, by July 30th, which is only a couple weeks away. And I'm so excited because I miss my boys. My family, my wife, my kids mean everything to me. And I do all this for them to show them that there is a better way than just your standard 9 to 5. And so I'm very excited to have this up and going and to show them how much fun it really can be when you put helping others first. So kind of hoping my friend Jessica joins on tonight. Ooh, I can message her real quick. Let me see. Oh, excuse me. New message to Jessica. We'll see what she says. Maybe she'll join here in just a few minutes. I think there might have been somebody watching, but I missed them. So let's see. Get my big hand out of the way. Nobody there. It has been a great week. I got a chance. One of the channels that I follow on YouTube, the guy is called The Modern Rogue, or the channel is called The Modern Rogue. And I had an opportunity to post a comment to them, which they replied back to, which was a lot of fun. They do a lot of stuff, definitely not necessarily kid appropriate. So parent parent permission is advised. She's not responding there yet, which is fine. Let's see what's going on this week. Got a chance to place the Shackley order, so I will do a what's in the Shackley box as soon as it shows. I actually have it showing up here. I hope. I've got to call them tomorrow and make sure that they have everything squared away. So let's see what else. Oh, excuse me. So on Friday, when I got a chance to go home and see my boys, one of the things that came out this week that I was so looking forward to was Hotel Transylvania 3. It just so happened to work out that in the drive-in, Hotel Transylvania 3 was paired with The Incredibles 2. And so we had a great time taking our boys to go see those. My son Ryan absolutely loved both movies. He kept jumping up and down in my wife's lap watching the movie. My son, Logan, he couldn't get enough of them. It was an absolute ball. We had so much fun. If you have a chance, I do recommend that you go see it because while it is geared more towards kids, it's a lot of fun for adults too. So I do highly recommend you go see it. We had a blast going to see these movies. Let's see what else. I've been off my mind works for nearly a week now, and it's driving me crazy because I can't stay focused. And some things I can't even remember. So that is definitely one of the things that is in the Shackley order, which I can't wait for to get here. That and my stress relief complex, I'm all out of that too, and I've been off of that for about 4 days. So very much needing both those things to get here and get here quick. Looking forward to having those. We'll definitely talk more about those. And then I am not afraid at all to just talk to random people anymore. I used to be. I would keep to myself and I wouldn't say a word. But with starting my own business, you have to be willing to meet new people. So my friend Jessica, I hope is going to join us here soon too. Maybe she'll have some questions for us. Yeah, she gave me a thumbs up, so we'll see if she'll join us here in just a minute. So anyway, I've got a good story for you. This weekend, two of my great friends, Gabby and Trevor, finally got married. We're very excited for them. Had an opportunity while I was home visiting my family to go to their wedding, so that was a lot of fun. I've never been to a Catholic wedding before, so that was definitely something very fun and interesting to watch and see. If she's on, I can't tell. But anyway, so just a quick funny. Well, I'm gonna wait till Jessica shows up because she needs to hear this. She'll get a kick out of it. Are you there, Jessica? We'll see if she responds. So anyway, being in network marketing, it has definitely helped me be able to talk to more people randomly, people I've never even met before, but start a conversation with them. And so that has been a whole lot of fun. And it's been a new way for me to step out of my comfort zone, just being able to have a conversation with somebody. Hey, there she is. All right, Jess. So now that you're on, I've got to tell you and everybody else this story. You'll get a huge kick out of this. So this weekend, like I was saying, my friends Trevor and Gabby got married. Well, two of the tables that were supposed to be reserved for the bridal party actually got taken up by other people. And so the mother of the bride, very sweet lady, doesn't like to hurt anybody's feelings, wanted to tell these people to move, but didn't feel comfortable to do it because she didn't want to upset anybody. So, as her husband was my former boss in Andrews, she asked him, I told him that I was there to help if he needed anything. She asked him if it would be okay if she asked me to ask these people to move. So, looking at my boss, I told my boss, I said, I'd be happy to do it. Frank, you know me. I'm not willing to, I'll do it. Sure. I'm not scared of doing that at all. And so he, of course, agreed, told his wife, go ahead and ask him. So she, in fact, asked me to go get these people to move, to which I did. I walked over there, told him what was going on, was very polite about it, asked him to please move and find a different seat. Well, apparently, somebody got offended at that and gave her a dirty look and left. And the funny part about all of this is that my boss asked me to do this on his wife's behalf because he knows I've got no shame when it comes to telling people to get out of the way. And Jess, you can attest to this. Am I scared to tell anybody to move? Well, we'll see what she says. Oh, my wife joined. Ooh, let's see if I get to see my boys. I don't know that I will. Hi, honey. Hi to the boys too if they're out there. So okay, so Corey and Jessica, since you're both on there, Corey, am I afraid to tell people to get out of my way? Jessica, am I afraid to tell people to get out of my way? You both can attest to this because you both know me well enough to answer that question. Let's see what they say. Are y'all going to reply? They may not. I don't know. Jessica laughed at it. See, she knows. And then my wife even asked me if I was sweet about it, which I will admit, I don't have a whole lot of tact for some instances, okay? And Corey will attest to this one, and I'm sure Jessica probably can too. I've got virtually no tact sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. And so even my wife asked me, yeah, see, there she goes. They're here. Logan is watching Dragons, Ryan playing. Okay, so apparently my boy Logan, he's on the new kick called, honey, what's it called? Dragons? How to Train Your Dragon, Racer's Edge or something? I have a courtesy filter. I'm pretty sure Corey will disagree with that. See, Corey even says I don't have any trouble. Okay, so Corey, look at Jessica's comment. Jessica says, no, the only difference between you and I is you have a courtesy filter. If you get a drink in me, Jessica, that filter's gone. Another funny story for all of you. I have another couple friends that they're actually getting ready to get married. When I met them, they had just started dating. And we're all at a party. My wife got me my first drink, which was a Crown and Coke and Race to the Edge. Yeah, it was a Crown and Coke. Apparently, I'm a lightweight, but instead of being happy or angry or sad, my filter just completely goes away. So, somebody else joined. Who joined? Say hi if you're there. And so. I'm looking at two of my friends and they see this puzzled look on my face and they asked me what was the matter. And I told them, I said, I just don't get you two. And she goes, what do you mean? Well, he's like 6'3", 6'4". She is like 5 flat. Okay. So there's a huge a height difference there. So I look at the both of them and I say, it's like the Jolly Green Giant dating Thumbelina. I just don't get it. So my wife apparently was getting ready to smack me upside my head for saying that because my filter was completely gone. So Jessica, I'm not real sure. I cut him off at one drink. See, so Jessica, you say I have a courtesy filter. I'm pretty sure Corey would say otherwise. but so another note, another change of subject, as my wife puts it. Um, yeah, see, Jess, and as I've gotten older, my filter has disappeared without any alcohol. So I'm kind of running a double-edged sword here. I'm not afraid to talk to people, but apparently my filter doesn't always work. So, so anyway, change of subject. Um, my wife and I, well, you guys all know that we're in the process of moving down to Huntsville, and it looks like we may have found some friends that are willing to rent our house to take over our mortgage until they can finance it and buy it outright, which seems like a great idea because then my wife and I can rent something of our own down here in Huntsville and get them moved. So we've got to do a little more research on this. Oh, somebody else is watching. Hi, who's ever out there? We've got 3 people watching, maybe 4. Y'all say hi so I know who it is because apparently Facebook doesn't want to tell me exactly who's watching. So anyway, let me flip over to YouTube real quick and just make sure I haven't missed any comments there, which I haven't. Great. So my wife and I are thrilled about that because now it looks like we don't have to worry about our house anymore, and we can afford to move everybody back down so we're all together again, which I'm absolutely thrilled about that too. I'm excited. These weekend trips, driving one way for 8 hours, spending the day with my family, and driving back the next day for 8 hours is starting to catch up to me. And if you ask my wife, when we watched The Incredibles 2 on Friday night, I actually fell asleep and missed the last 10 to 15 minutes of the movie, which apparently, according to my wife, isn't anything new. Let's go ahead and get rid of that notification. I know that it's time for bed. I'll be very thrilled when my family gets down here. Let's see. Okay, so I already told y'all that there's a new product coming out next month from Shackley. Very excited to see what that is because I don't have a clue right now what that is. Let's see what else. I love going to work. I mean, like, seriously. Even if no, what are you saying no to, Jessica? No. Sorry, been off my pills for 5 days. I make every excuse in the book I can think of to apologize. Jess, what are you saying no to? So, I'm very excited to see what that is. I don't have a clue as to what it is. He missed the ending. Yeah, like 10, 15 minutes of the movie, right? The very last 10 to 15 minutes, I think, is what I missed. But it was a great movie. So as soon as we can, we're definitely going to be buying both those movies. And then I'll just fast forward to the very end. You don't sleep in a movie, Jess? It must be nice. I've been accused of snoring sleeping in a movie. So I was also thankful that we went to the drive-in. It doesn't matter. I'm asleep in my own car. Leave me alone. So very excited to see what happens next month. And then moving back down to Houston, I'll be able to go to more events as they come up. But right now, my mind is completely focused on getting my family down here. But what was I talking about? See, this is what happens when I'm off my pills for 5 days. I lose my train of thought. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that excuse. Sure, why not? I mean, it's the truth. But so anyway, I love going to work. See, I told you I'll lose my train of thought. I love going to work, whether it's my standard 9 to 5 or working on expanding my network. I love going to work. I have to stay busy. And my wife will be the first to tell you that the minute I stop, the minute I get still, I am out cold. Hey, Mary, how are you? Welcome to this week's Let's Chat. Okay, so for those of you that didn't see that comment, Jessica just said, I got told on by Kate. I sleep in movies all the time. See, it's not just me, Corey. Um, hey, Jess, guess what? You're officially getting old. Because I know what you do for a living. Um, welcome to the dark side. Um, so anyway, um, it is a chance. Going to work keeps me busy. It keeps me out of trouble. I get to have a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and wow, it's already been 20 minutes. It's crazy. Um, so it's a lot of fun for me. And then I get to meet new people. The team that I'm working with now, they're absolutely fabulous. We have a lot of fun together. We have a team building event coming up. Um, okay, honey, love you. See you soon in the morning. Sweet dreams. Um, don't you love it when your phone dies? Um, my oh good, you guys can't see my elbow. So I fell at work last week, banged up my elbow pretty well. Um, Mary, how are you doing? Um, how's things going? I saw your video of your little one flipping on a trampoline. Are you gonna put her in gymnastics? Um, but anyway, I have a ball. I have to say I'm the type of person I have to stay busy. I can't just sit still. Now sometimes I can. I enjoy movies. I enjoy um, just sitting and relaxing and hanging out with my friends. But I have to keep going. Um, I really truly I don't know the meaning of the word relax very well because I don't like to do it. I would rather have fun. I'd rather go meet new people. I would even rather work um, than just do nothing. It drives me absolutely bonkers. Um, so, Mary, I don't know. Have you ever been in one of these chats? If not, let me just tell you real quick. I do these chats every week. They're only a half hour long. Usually they're on Saturdays from 4 to 5. But this is a chance for people to ask me questions and get to know me and what I do, who I am, and why I do the things I do. I also like to get to know the people that are on here as well. So, um, if you have a question for me, please feel free to ask. We just recently shortened these Let's Chats to be a half hour long instead of an hour. So I know that really freed up people's days being able to do that. So, but that's what these chats are all about. They're a chance for y'all to ask me questions and get to know me more. Um, okay, Jess, let me tell you real quick. Um, yeah, see, Mary, I didn't think you'd been on these before. So ask away. If you have any questions, ask away. Just let me tell you, you had said that you were slightly concerned about me losing motivation to work out because of the move. And to which I replied to you that I didn't think that was going to happen because of everything that I had to do. Well, what I didn't tell you was so because Corey doesn't come with me right now, I'm doing all the heavy lifting. So I'm getting my reps in, and the room I'm actually in right now is upstairs. So I think it's safe to say I get my workouts at least once a week, as far as a hard workout, carrying boxes upstairs, and they're not that small a box either. In fact, one of the boxes I brought back with me this time was from my son's bookshelf. So it's full of books, and it's one of those big CDW. I can't really show you. Well, sure I can. Why not? I'll show you what the box is. It's this box right here, and it is full of books, and you're only seeing the top half of it. You're not even seeing the whole thing. So, as of right now, I'm doing all the heavy lifting. So I think it's safe to say I'm getting my workout done. Um, I've heard of the book, Jessica. I haven't read it yet. I've actually got a stack of books that I need to read. All of them having to do with network marketing and I don't think I have the box yet that has some of my favorite books in it. In fact, it's still in my closet. There's another book out there by let me see if I can look it up. I know the title. It says Green Goes with Everything, but I don't remember who it's by. Let me look it up for you real quick. Sloan Barnett. That's her name. Sloan Barnett. That is the very first book that I have to read on top of a stack of others. I'm very thankful that I have a digital copy of GoPro. That one I can at least listen to on a regular basis. I definitely don't recommend it, though, when you're driving. You're very true, but you're very right. But that my mind has to be going faster than listening to a book. I will zone out and I will fall asleep at the wheel if I listen to a book while I'm driving. I've got to have my music going. I've got to have home free, which is country, hard rock, classic rock. I've got to have some fast, upbeat stuff going in order for me to make it across the state, especially by myself. But I do want, like I said, I've got a stack of books that I need to start reading. I'm actually still trying to read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and let me tell you that book is overrated. It's taken me a year to get through the first half of that book. That's how boring it is. I understand now why nobody has made a movie off the book. It's all been variations because that book, I don't want to say it's horrible, but it took the whole half of a book to essentially get the Frankenstein monster on the loose. So I don't recommend Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. If you want a movie about Frankenstein, go watch Van Helsing or I, Frankenstein or Young Frankenstein with Gene Wilder. Go watch something fun. Do not read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I don't recommend it. So anyway, we've only got a few minutes left. Do you ladies have any questions for me? I mean, within reason, but any. The only thing, Mary, that I ask during these chats, which I know I don't have to worry about with you, is to please keep it clean because as far as I know, my boys are watching and I don't want to have to worry about that. But Mary, you go to church with my sister, so with you, I know I don't have to worry about it. Okay, Mary, you're on my page right now, which is geared towards health and wellness. So let me ask you something. I have got a 20-question survey that could show you ways to improve your overall health with whatever health concern you have, if any. If I sent you the link, would you be interested in filling it out? The only person that sees the results is me, me and you. And then we work at a time where you and I can talk about it. If so, I'll put the chat up here right now. Actually, you know what? Let me just put it up there anyway. Hang on just a second, ladies, while I grab this link. I love these surveys. I even did one on myself, and what I've done to improve my overall health has been wonderful. Ooh, wrong screen. Okay. So do y'all have any questions for me? We're actually coming up. Oh, we're actually done for this week. So with that, we are on the half-hour mark. I hope that that everybody has a fabulous rest of your week as we start the new week. I hope that you all have had a great weekend. Jess, thanks for coming on tonight. I really appreciate that. And thank you for the laughter. That was a lot of fun. Mary, I hope you'll join us next week. Be looking for these, okay? Like I said, I do them every week. You ladies have a terrific one. Everybody out there, have a great night. We'll talk to y'all later. Y'all take care.